Hello and welcome to my house, where today I'll be talking about car stuff and car news that happened in March of 2026. But before we get into that, I'm Thomas, this is the Full English Cast. Alright, as you can possibly see today, I am not alone. I am joined by cameraman and today researcher Pablo. And what he will be doing is getting up images of all the new cars and stuff that I will be telling him to. And since we got so much to get through, I will be splitting the entire video into 3 categories: new cars, motorsports, and other news. So without further ado, let's get into this video, starting with new cars. Right, so we're going to start off with possibly a very interesting car that people have been waiting for quite a while. It's the new 2026 BMW i3. Actually, it's not 2026. It'll be releasing in perhaps a few years. I think we'll ask Pablo. Pablo, when is the BMW i3 releasing? So, you may be thinking, but surely this is the BMW i3. But no, not today. Today, this is the BMW i3, and surprisingly, this BMW i3 makes more sense because it is the electric version of the BMW 3 Series. And BMW claims that it has up to 562 miles of range and delivers unmistakable surge of driving pleasures. We'll see about that. But apparently as well, it is a true sport saloon. I gotta say, I'd rather have an e-tron GT. Plus, if we take a look at perhaps potentially the interior, as we can see, oh, my pad has fallen, hang a minute. As we can see, it is very minimalistic, but minimalistic in a way that is minimalistic but somehow vulgar at the same time. And as you can see, Pablo has made it somehow more vulgar. Anyhow, another car that we've got on the list is the Mercedes VLE. Pablo, get the Mercedes VLE up. So the previous VLE looked very much like a normal van. The new VLE, on the other hand, looks more like one of those vision concepts that we saw around 5 years ago with Mercedes. Now, if it weren't for the absolutely gigantinormous grille at the front, I might actually like it. But seeing as it's both electric, probably, and massive grille, I don't like it. I do not like that. It's ugly. Yeah. Moving on to something made by the big Chinese factory in China. It's the BYD Seal 08. And now it appears that the BYD Seal 08 is probably going to be relegated to China because that looks like it drives itself, I think, which is not allowed in the UK. But yeah, car. Very much a car. Very boring. All right, moving on to something potentially a lot more interesting. It's the Chevrolet Corvette Grand Sport. Very sorry for any American viewers. And I think what this is a sort of less crazy version of the Corvette C8. I think it's more like something that would be able to rival a high trim Mustang, potentially. Let's check it out. So, this looks, the new one is this, and it looks pretty darn cool. It has a 6.7 liter V8, which is probably one of the largest engines I've seen in a new road car in a while. So, as you can see, it is very, very nice. I do like that. Plus, the picture taken is very cinematic as well. Anyhow, getting on to something very interesting indeed, the Ferrari Luce. So, all we've seen of this so far is the interior, and what we can guess is that it'll look like any sort of modern Ferraris. Think sort of mix of Pur Sangue, SF90 perhaps, the Almafi. So it might be good, might not be. All we know is it's electric, and the interior is designed by the guy who designed the iPhones, which is truly interesting. No, Pablo, that's the Roma. This is the Ferrari Luce, and so far what we've got is these very retro-looking dials, this very retro-looking wheel, and these very retro-looking air vents. Very retro. Well, since that's all we have, then there's nothing more to say about it. On to some more sort of teased cars. We're going to start with a possible Rolls-Royce bespoke EV. I didn't know this existed until I looked it up today. So let's actually have a look what it could look like. And now the internet has some very skilled artists, so we might get a good look at what it could be, but then it could be completely different. So in truth, we have no idea what it could look like. All we know is they've already made an EV, which is Spectre. Pablo, that's the 2018 GTA 5 video car. Okay, could put that way. Anyhow, could it look like this? Probably. Hopefully it's not an electric Cullinan. Hopefully not. Fingers crossed. Anyhow, getting on to something slightly more interesting. The possible new AMG GT Black Series, which is quite exciting. Now, I can't remember what the last AMG Black Series was, but it was very fast, as with all Black Series. So hopefully this is fast, and I might doubt it has a V8. I think it's more like an inline 4, but we'll see when it actually comes out. So far, we haven't got any more information about it, rather than there's a new AMG Black Series. The AMG GT Black Series, but it's new. So, yeah, nothing else to see here. Basically, we're going to finish off new cars with a very exciting car indeed. Now, pretty sure you all know what it is. It is, of course, the car that was teased for April Fools by BMW last year, but the fans pleaded and pleaded that they needed this. It is, of course, the BMW GT3, M3 GT3 Estate. Let's get it up and have a very good look. Now, what's crazy is this will be racing in the Nürburgring 24 hours on the 16th of May, I'm pretty sure, which will be very nice, exciting to see. And yes, if we get a good picture up of it, this is what it looks like, and it's very cool. You got the BMW camo with all these comments on the front saying, "We want this, we need this." Very cool. It's got some awesome wide body kicks, a massive wing, and it's just so impressive, isn't it? It's incredible. Anyhow, moving on to the second category of the video, motorsport. Now, there's not really much to see on this, apart from we got in F1, we had the Australian Grand Prix, the Chinese Grand Prix, the Japanese Grand Prix just this weekend, and otherwise, not really much else, apart from a lot of other things. MotoGP, we had Thailand, Brazil, and America. NASCAR, we had the Las Vegas, there was one in Darlington, one in Martinsville. In IndyCar, there was Arlington and Alabama. And in WEC, there was 12 Hours of Spring. Not the most exciting month for motorsports, but still, we've got some very nice mix in there, as we always do. Of course, that's only major motorsport events. There are hundreds of smaller events. Just today, I was watching the Mini 60, Mini 60 go-karting junior championship. Very nice. That's not bad. So see, yeah, there are hundreds of motorsport events happening at the same time. It's just, you can't keep up with all of them. Right. Time for the third category of the video, which is other news. And now in other news, 26 plates. Yes, they are here and in the UK at least. We have 26 plate. We've already seen a few. We've seen the Kia PV5, if you can just get that up. Kia PV5, which actually Pablo said earlier looked like a hamster.
Yeah, because...
Let's have a look.
Yeah, because...
Cuz?
Here. So we need a good view. Here.
That one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Teeth.
Yeah.
Eyes.
Yeah. Hamster. So, yes, it looks like a van from the back, and from the front it looks like a hamster. So, also we've seen a Renault 5, a white one. We've also seen the Aston Martin Vanquish, the brand new Aston Martin Vanquish. I don't think it's brand new, but there is a brand new one somewhere, which was pretty cool to see. Apart from that, what other news? Oh yeah, fuel prices have gone up. What exciting news. But it is important to know that, in case someone does not know, because they live under a literal rock. Otherwise, we've had gameplay of Forza Horizon 6. Now, for anyone who is not following Forza Horizon 6, Forza Horizon 6 has been releasing gameplay, or at least Playground Games, developer Forza Horizon 6, have been releasing... Well, actually, no. Playground Games has been releasing gameplay. IGN has been releasing gameplay of Forza Horizon 6. We've seen the map. We've seen a time attack circuit. We've seen customization. We've seen a Horizon Rush event, which is really cool. And yes, it's really cool. But sadly, at the end of March, all the gameplay is done. No more gameplay. But probably, we are at least hoping that Playground Games will release more gameplay later, closer to Forza Horizon 6's release. On its full release to the entire public is on the 19th of May, but you can buy early access to play it on the 15th of May, which is really cool. And yeah, there's nothing much more to say. We've had many new cars, we've had motorsports, we've had 26 plates, we've had fuel prices, and we've had games. And as far as I know, that's as much as I need to know, and hopefully that's as much as you need to know. So, from both me and Pablo, we'll see you next time for a very, very exciting video.